Welcome back, everybody, to more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. The last time, we picked up the machine part from Gadeon Port. This time, kind of just figuring things out from here. Mom told us to just kind of make our way to Agate Village and purify the shadow Pokemon we've caught so far. So let's get a move on. Agate Village, a lush green town of senior citizens. There's a relic honoring Celebi here. If you know anything about Celebi, it's attached to time, and, well, I mean, think about, like, loading a save state, you know what I mean? Or an old save. But we'll see here in a moment. Found a Pokeball, nice. May not be needing that for a while, but it's fine. This is Agate Village. We're famous for the Relic Stone. You can consider this a retirement village. Elderly trainers and Pokemon lead quiet lives here. Well, that's nice. We're healed. Not really. We kind of are. Nice. So Ursa has pickup, by the way, if you didn't see that the last time we checked its stats. Ooh, and now it has Lick, which is a move that isn't the best in the world, but it's something. As the Pokemon's heart gauge goes down, it learns new moves. You'll see different things about it. Like, eventually you'll be able to see its nature. Very interesting. But yeah, we're just going to explore this little town for a moment and see what's up. So there's a man named Egan here for us to stop by and speak to. Super Potion, not bad. Potion heals 20, Super Potion heals 50. Easy peasy. A Pokeball. Nice, making up for what we used last time. Fo, do you know who I am? I am the teacher lady. I know many kinds of moves. Are there any moves you wish your Pokemon knew? I mean, I guess so. We got a little move tutor here, which is very nice. I don't think anybody can learn any of these moves, so we're just gonna move on. Mimics, Size and Toss is fine for Pokemon that doesn't learn, doesn't have very good offensive stats, or just kind of just need to do a little chip damage. That doesn't matter about typing. Uh-oh, there seems to be this one Pokemon that hasn't opened its heart to you. Is that why you're here? Our village's relic has the power to open the hearts of Pokemon. Some time ago, oh, I guess it would be years now, their relic was used to open the hearts of many Pokemon. True. Kabuskin! Kabuskin! Yeah. Thunder Wave is a really good move. If Pokemon's not immune to electricity, you'll be paralyzed. Great for catching. I think I mentioned that last time about Jolteon when we went over the evolutions. Nothing out of the ordinary here besides these scents, but we don't have a case to hold them. But these cases will help lower Pokemon's heart gauge and also make a Pokemon more friendly to you, depending on its nature. But yeah, nothing necessary right now here at the store. Have you heard the news? Someone abducted the director of a research lab somewhere. Yeah, that's our guy. Isn't it scary? It was finally becoming peaceful after Cypher disappeared, but now this happens? Crazy. Sometimes it doesn't matter how strong Pokemon are in a battle. If the trainer doesn't know how to use items properly, the battle could be lost. That's why I think it's important to buy a good mix of items that's good for every conceivable situation. You're right. Just don't buy Awakenings. It's a waste of money. Wobbuffet. I love Wobbuffet. My dad's getting on in age, becoming more and more forgetful. He's gonna say nonsense. I saw a Wailord flying up in the sky. When he started spelling that, it depressed me to no end. Really, old timer? But it's true. There really was a Wailord flying high up in the sky. Your face clearly shows disbelief. You must think that old Sinalore must be adrift in Dreamland. That's your name? It's kind of sad. Like, imagine being a kid and your name's Sinalore. Imagine carrying a baby for 9 months and naming it Craig. Or whatever the hell the name is. Oh, yes, you've come calling on Egan? Egan's house is right there, but he went earlier, hasn't returned. He went off running, shouting about something, about someone coming or not coming. I don't quite remember, though. He must be excited for us to show up, but we didn't beat him to the punch of leaving his house. But let's still pop in. Hello. Hello, what a darling trainer you are. I'm Bella. Do you want something of me? Oh, Egan, you say? So you've come calling to see my husband. Are you perhaps Bear? Nah, I'm just a... No, yeah, that's me. Just as I thought. You're a bear. We've been expecting you. We got word about you from Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify shadow Pokemon. The instant my husband heard from Lily why, you would have seen his excitement and enthusiasm, shouting, "This calls for my services," or some such. He went running off to who knows where. He hasn't come back since. Oh, hi. You must be the man of the hour. Bella, dear, I've got everything ready. We're ready for our visitor from the HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh? Oh, hello, dear. Our guest, Bear, has just arrived. Ah, so you're a Bear. We've been waiting. I'm Egan. I've heard everything Lily had to say. As you know, to purify shadow Pokemon must open its heart to the trainer. While there are several approaches, battles are the best, no doubt at all. The place to do that here is the Relic Forest, which some of the relics don't. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. Okay, well, fine. My husband is so impatient, as you've seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer, but that was a long time ago. Greatest trainer, huh? I wonder what Pokemon he ever intended on raising. We'll find out shortly, I guess. Old man up here at the Tailo. Did you see this? My tailor brings me berries from somewhere every day. Here, I'll share one with you. You obtained the cherry berry. Nice, cherry berries are good. Ta-ta-da-da! Cherry berries are nice. They're held items that, like other berries, they cure you of status condition. Cherry berry cures you of paralysis, believe it or not. There are many other ones like that. They're not the best items in the world, but they're good in a pinch. Ether. Ether restores 10 PP to a move used. Not bad. Leave with a low tide here. Oh, you're here to see Egan? I saw him tearing around the village in a huge rush load earlier. Maybe Bella would know where he went. Well, thanks for telling us that, lady. Lotad? I like Lotad. I like Lotad a lot. I like Ludicolo. Pretty based. Pretty based. Let's see what's up with this fellow over here. He's a very young fellow, honestly. Oh my, it's quite rare to see a child visitor in our village. Huh? Aren't I a kid too? I may be young in body, but old in heart. Okay, that makes sense to me. You're an old soul, but that's just what it is. The villagers are all retired now, but they were all standing trainers in their younger days. That's why I came here. I wanted to learn the ins and outs of battling from the people here. My older brother trained here before, and he became very skilled. I hate losing to him. When we get straight down to it, the more you battle, the tougher you become. So how about we battle? Sure. Let's go to it. Let's get to it. Here it goes. So yeah, this portion of the game is realistically just about grinding down the heart gauge of the 3 shadow Pokemon you should have snatched by now. Snag by now. So yeah. Let's just see if there's anything even remotely interesting going on here. Be back in a second. Oh, come on. Oh, hey! I don't think this has happened here, but that makes sense to me. Don't we use Peck? That's not the part that concerns me. When a shadow Pokemon's heart gauge hits low enough, it enters reverse mode. And at the end of the turn, if it ends in reverse mode, it does a little self-damage to itself. But that's what the call function is for, is to snap it out. As you'll see here. And it takes a chunk of the heart gauge with it. So on top of the accuracy, like I said, and the waking up a Pokemon, it's pretty useful to use the call function. It's actually downright mandatory if a Pokemon enters reverse mode, because it takes self-damage, I don't think it listens to your commands, and you can't purify it, believe it or not, if I'm right. But my memory could be wrong, it's been a hot minute. We got a lot to learn. Yep, you do. Your Pokemon are like level 7, and they're all babies, and they all use Charm, and it was annoying. Let's heal up real quick. Okay, I had to speak on something, because I'm always on Twitter. I live on Twitter these days. And the biggest thing that makes me mad is when people say, "Oh, wow, the lady at the PC must hate you because she hopes to see you again soon." It's like, no, she knows that trainers go on crazy adventures and stuff, and if they have Pokemon, they're likely to get hurt, maybe even die. She's saying that is like a nice little, like, you know, like, thank you for being around. Not oh, good, please come back, we need your business. Like, shut the fuck up, you not cool people. Oh, don't start with me like that. You're looking for a battle with me. You're on. I'm feeling frustrated over getting lost, so I'll take it out on you. This guy's a lughead, huh? Doesn't know which way to exit the village. Dusk is his name. Tyrogue and Grimer. Yeah, that makes sense. I know I talked all that crap about Ladybug earlier, but we gotta get these Pokemon purified, so let's go ahead and tail up for the fun of it. Yes, and I mentioned before about Teddiursa getting Lick from heart gauge going down. I noticed in the last battle the Poochyena also got Poison Fang, and now Ladybug knows aerially, so that's not bad. Comes in handy really well with this battle here. Let's see what this does. It's stab, it's 60 base power, it's Tyrogue. Negative defense, it should take the kill. Like 4 levels under. Nice. You might have also noticed that Shadow Pokemon don't visibly accrue experience during a battle. That's mainly because they're Shadow Pokemon. They're set in one way. However, that doesn't mean they're not secretly behind the scenes getting experience. It's just going to accrue at a later point. Let's double target this Grimer. Maybe we can take a KO. Oh, we can definitely take a KO. Definitely take this KO. Don't let me down, Ladybug, please. You... Okay. See, you know, I was like, oh, I talked all that crap about Ladybug, but like also this and that. But it's also like, yeah, Ladybug, you're just buns. I'm sorry, man. I wish they would have treated you better. I really do. Because you're not a terrible Pokemon. You're just lackluster. And even in a region with limited Pokemon selection, it's not much of a point. But yeah, moving on. I don't want to talk too much crap about Ladybug and Ledian. They're somebody's favorite. Every Pokemon's somebody's favorite. And I'll get to use one of my favorites, or mainly a lot of them actually in this playthrough. But we'll see that as the time comes. Level 12 for Eevee. I would not be surprised if Eevee evolved within the next 2 levels, honestly, but we'll see. Let's just finish this out. Nice crit. Nice crit, Eevee. Good job. And that's the battle. Dusk is defeated. So I have a bad sense of direction. It's nothing to make fun of. 192 Pokédollars for winning. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's either this level or next level. Maybe Eevee's gonna evolve, but yeah, there's no harm in Eevee evolving now. I'm not gonna lie to you. So here we go. And Eevee has evolved into Espeon. I've come to have a look at the Relic Stone, but they won't let me in, and I can't find my way out of here. I'm about to cry from frustration. That's fair, man, but you gotta use your head, not your muscles. I mean, I've used my muscles for a lot of my life, and my brain for about the same amount of time. Let's just heal up real quick, because we want to be ready for this next section. You didn't mention battles. Probably a lot of battles coming up, yeah. Thank you. Check out Espeon's stats really quick. That's Poochyena. How do we get to Poochyena? 37 special attack. That's so crazy. So that means even though Bite isn't stab, it's going to end up doing more damage than Tackle now. So we're going to stick to that for a little bit. Let's get after it. And until we finalize the party, I really want to keep a rotating group besides Espeon with us. When we get a new party member, obviously it's going to be made like a whole fanfare of it, but easy peasy. This guy's just letting us through to the Relic Cave. First battle, I guess. I'll help you purify your Shadow Pokemon. Having a battle with you. Are you ready to get started? Sure. Alright, let's get to it. Gorps. I forgorps. Things are good and numble. Nothing crazy. I'm almost tempted to cut this battle out, but we'll see Espeon in action first. See if Espeon can't take a one-shot here. Ooh, beautiful! Yep, that's why I like Espeon so much. It's just, it can get so many things done so early on, too. That's so much fun. Shadow Blitz? That's not gonna, yeah, that's a 3-hit KO. Numble's not the most sturdy thing in the world, but it is pretty sturdy. And of course, fear pitch motions, huh? Numble uses tackle. 5 damage. And then reverse mode. Yep. Alright, spin, bite him up, and I'll call Letty Ba. That's half of a heart gauge gone. We're getting close. So that should definitely take a kill there. If that's going to one-shot Zigzagoon, it's going to at least two-shot Numble. Nice. And we defeated Gorps. Wow, that was something. 240 Poké Dollars for winning. Should open up the closed heart of a Shadow Pokemon. Entering in battles is effective. That's why you should make Shadow Pokemon battle whenever possible. Hope your Shadow Pokemon get purified soon. Let's bump Eevee out for just a minute. Spin out for just a minute and put the 2 stronger attackers up front for now. There, aren't you? I heard about you from Egan. Let's battle right away. Okay, here we go. Very kind of these people just to help us train. Like, it's like, you're in the Pokemon Origins anime where, you know, Red meets Brock and he's like, how many badges do you have? And Red's like, I don't have any. And he's like, awesome. This is his weakest team. That's what I feel like with these super trainers is what they're doing, is they're letting us grind off of, like, just shitters that they have. Let me just get to, ooh, Howl. I think Howl is for just Poochyena, but I could be wrong. We'll show it off. But yeah, I do think that, you know, it's that kind of thing where it's, these are stronger trainers and been led on, but they're just letting us, you know, use them as a way to make our Shadow Pokemon nicer and actually good people again, actually good Pokemon. Now, Howl is self-target. Okay, I forgot. If Howl isn't self-target, it's party-wide. What am I thinking of then that's party-wide for a buff like that? I forget. Teddy Ursa, come on, man. You're better than this. Please tell me I have the poison off so we just do consistent damage. Darn it! And another turn spent fucking going on reverse mode. I'm getting unlucky. I'm getting very unlucky. This doesn't happen this often usually. Alright, that took way too long, I think. Yes. Yes, we understand that calling out. And there's the Poochyena. There's one. Yeah. There's the call for Poochyena to be purified. Alright, let's get Letty in the party. To the front. Let's keep going. Well, this old woman come to the aid of pitiful Pokemon. Are you ready to begin? Yep. Get after it. Teddy Ursa, please stay out of fucking reverse mode, dude. Oh yes, Pokemon has a close heart. It's good to keep it with you. Yep. Yeah, like we were saying earlier, Pokemon lower their heart gauges with you. They lower it faster through a couple of different methods. But Teddy Ursa has gone into reverse mode more than any of my other Pokemon, so I'm gonna really quick look up what a. Well, I stand corrected. Apparently, it's based off just the species of the Pokemon. Believe it or not. Of course, it gets more the further you go down, but believe it or not, according to Bulbapedia, Teddy Ursa has a 25% chance each turn it uses a Shadow move to go into reverse mode. I did not know that about this specifically. And we are only... Yeah, we just entered it. Okay. And then the fourth one's going to be a 40% chance. Yippee. So let's heal the team real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, let's run it. At times, an ordinary old man, and at others, a plain senior citizen. But by tragedy, the legendary trainer. Egan beat me, but only him. I'm Kron. Now, for the sake of your Shadow Pokemon, we shall have a hot battle. Bring it on. Yeah, I don't know about that one, fun old man Kron. think you're pretty easy to beat. Well, let's see. Horsey and Abra. You must have like an actual good team somewhere if you're gonna be like, oh, I'm the greatest trainer. Lame ass. Couldn't even knock out an Abra in one hit with a super effective move. Crazy. Don't target Teddy Ursa. Thank goodness. Okay, good. I'm gonna call Teddy Ursa next turn and heal him. Okay. I know. We're gonna get you out of reverse mode. It dismays me to see that Shadow Pokemon appeared again. It's a sad world we live in. Here's a little something that hasten up with the Shadow Pokemon. Open their hearts to you. We got the Cologne case! Hey, we finally have one of those now. It's a case to hold the scents for giving Cologne massages to Pokemon. I'm told to send a Cologne massage helps ease open the hearts of Pokemon. Rub it on your Pokemon gently when you use the Cologne case. Okay. Let's go back and heal because Letty was fainted in that fight. Alright, we're back from healing. Let's move forward. There, welcome. Your Shadow Pokemon, which we already opened heart after the battles you've waged getting here. Now I shall be your opponent, and here's my partner, the one Pokemon that I caught as my first, and that stayed with my side ever since. Go Pikachu. Off we go to our first battle in 5 years. Let's keep things tight. Yeah. Myth Trainer Egan would like to battle. The man trains Pikachu, huh? Oh, just one. Dog, you realize that it's a 2v1. Okay, sure. Is Teddy Ursa good now? Summary. Yep, alright. Teddy Ursa's heart actually opened when we sent out into battle. Nice. Let's just send out Espeon and we'll just hang out for a minute with Lediba. Let the turns go by and we'll see how long it takes. Thunderbolt! You're rude. That's rude. Oh, and that was a crit? Yowza! Not nice, dude. Not nice. Just over half. Do not target Lediba. I'd rather Espeon go down. That's fine. Good. Now we can hopefully end this fight now. I don't think anything else should happen here. It just stinks that Lediba's not gonna get to be purified on our first visit. We defeated Egan. Woo. Oh, bravo, I say bravo. $200, yay! Nice. Money. My goodness, it was a white-hot experience, our battle. And to defeat my Pikachu, that takes Ryu skill. Biga! Let's see how Shadow Pokemon are doing. Yep, there are some Pokemon. I used the power of the Relic Stone to finally open that Shadow Pokemon's heart completely. Oh yeah, we'll go through with it. Teddy Ursa cannot be purified. Nice. Alright. There's a Pokemon that opened the door to its heart. Let's start off with Teddy Ursa, the first one we caught. Teddy Ursa opened the door to its heart. It gained the move, regained the move Return. And it also regained the move Refresh. 491 experience points. That should be a level up? Yep, 12. And it obtained a ribbon. Would you give a nickname? No, thank you. Well done, that Pokemon's finally returned to its former self. For the time being, we should return to my house. I don't wanna. Rude. This is a cause for celebration. You've successfully purified your first Shadow Pokemon without incident. Still, one can't be too happy, not with the knowledge of Professor Crane's abduction. You see, he was a frequent visitor to Agate up to several years ago. He was conducting extensive research into the Relic Stone, you see. He said it was for completing an entirely new purifying system that his friend had thought up. I wonder why the kidnappers are getting off with the price of grain. It must be worrisome for you too. How about that deduction, dear? Don't you need to mention what Vander saw? Yes, that's right. I need to tell you about Vander. We have a friend by the name of Vander who lives in Mount Battle, which is a place for training for trainers. Vander claims to have seen some sinister characters out in the desert where few people dare to tread. Sounds intriguing, yes. Mount Battle is to the northeast. Be sure to visit it. Sounds like a good destination next, but let's, oh yes, Bear, may I have your PDA number? Yeah, sure, 100%. Fine. If I hear of anything, I'll make sure to get in touch with you. Alright, cool. Let's heal up again, unless we already are. Rude! He takes me back to his house, he doesn't even let me heal. I like you again, I can't be too mad. We'll heal up, and we'll go purify Pucciana, and then we will take off to Mount Battle. We might take off next time, honestly. But let's purify Pucciana first. We don't want to keep anybody waiting any longer. No, we might as well just save it for next time. Alright, so next time on Pokemon X Gale of Darkness, we're going to go to Mount Battle after purifying Pucciana and maybe purifying Letty Buff. I feel like, I might as well just buy the colognes and go ahead and do that. So, see you guys next time for when we actually purify more Shadow Pokemon and capture, hopefully, some in a bit. We gotta get some information, though, from this character at the Mount Battle. I can't remember his name. Egan just said it. Anyways, bye!